Good morning from the other side. Let's speak quickly. Discipline. How disciplined are you in your life? Have you noted and noticed along the years and months and weeks and decades that you have lived, or maybe lacked understanding how to live, that discipline should have been and is a part of your everyday life? And if it is not, you lose the understanding of the how to grow. You lose the drive to actually get into your dreams and to pretty much create them and establish them and make them come true. And if you don't hold a strong determination toward discipline, you are losing out. You are giving up. You are allowing society and the world and everything in it to bring you down. See, we all have choices. We could utilize the pains and the scarring and the lack of essentials, whether it was financial or relationships or communication or family or health. And when we have those lacks and those voids and the things that just pretty much slam us and slap us in the face, and they happen and reoccur over and over and over, we have a choice. We can be disciplined and utilize the pain to grow, or we can let go of discipline and utilize the pain to fall apart and drop into the ground and dissolve into nothingness. I mean, we all have a choice. I've had a choice. You have a choice. I've chosen to be disciplined enough to outgrow the pains, disciplined enough to find that my dreams outweigh my pains and they're more superior than my pain. So much so that I don't even notice the pain or the lack or the void, either the lack in a relationship or the lack in the financial means or the lack in understanding or communication. I take it on board and I'm like, they're petty, they're small, I can deal with that. All I need to do is focus on my dream. But if my dream is not bigger than my pain, then what have I got to focus on? And that's where discipline comes into place, and determination. Holding that high level of determination to be able to grasp discipline, to be able to move forward, is a choice. You could stay exactly where you are right now, or you could choose to move. But if your dreams are smaller than your pain, then I bet you anything you're not getting up. You're going to stay exactly where you are in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and however long that may be. But if you have a dream that's larger, way larger than your pain that you're currently going through, enduring, or experiencing, then I guarantee, due to that dream, you will push through. You will hold the determination, but you need to build the skill of discipline. See, if you don't discipline yourself enough times over and over and holding that repetition of discipline, then you'll find yourself cycling back into where you currently are. And I guarantee you'll be exactly where you are in the next few years. If I have the same conversation with you, where'd you go and how'd you grow and where'd you find yourself, you're going to tell me exactly where I left you. So you have a choice. Take back the power. Don't surrender to the pain. Outgrow it. Hold it. Utilize it. Have it as an ammunition, as a driver that you can do more and give me more. See, the pain becomes all these little smaller modules or experiences or bumps along the way that, if anything, give you the strength to overpower the bigger ones that will come. Because every successful human being, or anyone that has tried to build themselves to become successful in whatever niche area, whether it's their relationships or relationships with their children or their business or entrepreneurship or whatever it may be, okay, has failed if they didn't hold the discipline. Because the discipline is what gets you to where you want to go. And it's that consistency every day, just doing that little bit more. You can't go and jump 30 steps. It's one step at a time. That's discipline. But the moment you give up, third or fourth or fifth step, yeah, okay, you went up the ladder, fantastic. But how far did you go before you gave up? You need to keep going until you get to where you want to go. It's as simple as that. There is no other recipe. There is no other method to get you to where you want. unless you hold the determination and utilize discipline and create the consistency to get to where you want. So my question it is to you today, between yourself, are you disciplined enough to get out and grasp your dreams? Have you found that your dreams are outweighing your pain? And if not, maybe it's time to get a pen and paper and rewrite dreams that are so large that people begin to laugh at them, because those will become the driver to outweigh the pain that you're in, which will then create the determination to keep going. Don't give up when you're on the first step. Don't give up when you're on your 5th step. You will get there. You may start with $100 and you want to be a millionaire, let's just say. And you end up building up to 5,000. Doesn't take long to become a millionaire. It just takes determination and discipline and consistency. It takes taking on board everything that you can grasp yourself onto without stepping on people, but understanding yourself and growing through the experiences of falling and failing. There is honestly no such thing as failure. It's just the knowing how not to do it again next time. That's all it is. Understand that point. Knowing how to not do it again next time. There is no such thing as failure. Yes, I am repeating myself. There is only success from failure. Failure is when you actually fall and you don't get yourself back up. That's discipline that you lack if you don't get yourself up. Determination to have a goal. If you lack that, what's going to drive you to get back up? See, discipline will get you there. Determination and consistency will be your driver. They should be your driver. I mean, my vehicle right now that I'm driving, I cannot get to anywhere if I don't utilize my legs to accelerate, my feet to stop, reflect, understand where I'm at in that position, in that present moment in time. What are you doing in your life? If there is a red light, do you just stop or do you go through it? And if you stop and it turns green, do you stay standing where you are or do you accelerate and move forward? I presume that you accelerate and move forward. But what happens in our day-to-day life, we don't notice that we have a choice that when the light is green for us to move forward, that we stumble in our feet and we stay exactly where we are. Utilize your experiences just like a road. Just an idea. The moment you feel stuck, you're just on a red light. And the moment that the way and the flow of life is starting to happen, get yourself back up and create the green light and keep on going. Making sure that there's no one in front of you so you don't create any accidents, any misconception of misunderstandings through communication and anyone that's in front of you, and keep on going. It's a choice. My question again is going to be repeated. What are you going to choose? To stay where you are? Because you can. It's your life. Or are you going to get up, make a move, accelerate, full force, discipline, determination, consistency to get to your dream? And if your dream is small enough, I'll say it one more time. Find a dream that's larger than you and I. A dream that your friends and family and partners or relationships think it's absurd. That's the dream that's going to get you out of the bed. That's the dream that's going to build that drive. That's the dream that's going to overpower the pain that you're currently going through. Because then your pain will become so petty and tiny that it's no longer a problem. You'll find a way. Have a fantastic rest of the day. From me to you, as always, sending you lots of love.